Shivaranam Chaturjam Prasannavadhanam Dhyaye Sarvavignopashantaye. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye. Jai Ganesha Jai Jai Ganesha Jai. Jai Ganesha Jai Jai Ganesha Jai. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Jai Ganesha Jai Jai Ganesha Jai. Jai Ganesha Jai Jai Ganesha Jai. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Jai Ganesha Jai Jai Ganesha Jai. Jai Ganesha Jai Jai Ganesha Jai. Between what you want and you is a sacred trust. You know, you can't hold it too tightly. You might suffocate the essence of your heart. Hold with light and lightly hold that which you wish to create. Hold with light, and lightly hold. The universe, you and your heart's desire dance together in the cosmic fire. Put it out there. Listen to what it has to say. A sign, the answer floating in the wind that day. This is your prayers made manifest. It doesn't look like you thought, but at its best it stays true to the thought, the seed, the intention. Love is the highest force. You set it in motion. Jai Ganesha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Jai 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 Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai 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 Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai 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 Om Gama Ganapataye Namah. Om Gama Ganapataye Namah. See, when you have a dream or desire, you put it in your heart. I hear that's the way this building was built. So you put it in there and then you feed it. You feed it with light. You feed it with a mantra. You feed it with love. So when you chant Om, Om is the moment that you can move it. You move it with your heart. You take it and you offer it to the altar. So you sing Om Jai Ganesha. You pull it. Om Jai Ganesha. Om Jai Ganesha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Jai Ganesha. Om Jai Ganesha. Om Gama Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gama Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Jai. Om Gama Ganapataye. Om Gama Ganapataye. Om Gama Ganapataye. Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. Ganeshi, Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. Ganeshi, Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. Om Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. Ganeshi, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam. Om Gam Ganapataye. Gum is the seed. Om is the prayer. Ganapataye is the vehicle. Namaha is, oh my God. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. Gam Gam Gam. Om Gam Ganapataye. Gam Gam. Om Gam Ganapataye. Namo Namo Namo. Oh Namo Namo Namo. Namo Namo Namo. Namo Namo Namo. Oh Namo Namo Namo. Namo Namo Namo. Yeah, dream big. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye. Namo Namo Namo. Namo Namo Namo. Oh Namo Namo Namo. Namo Namo Namo. Om Ganapataye. Om Ganapataye. Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha. Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha. Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha. Jai Ganapataye Namah. Om Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye So at the end of the line, whatever the line is, there's usually there's like two lines that indicate like that's the end of the sentence or that's the end of the mantra, right? Take a breath there. There's also, for example, at the end of Namaha, there's two dots like that, and so it's like spelled NMH and then two dots. And so the way that we say it in America, is Namaha, right? Those two dots are the opportunity for you to breathe life into the object of your worship, or the thing that you want more than anything else. And so when you use your breath in that way, when you exhale into the deity or into the dream, then it comes alive. So it's like you were sitting in front of a fire and you went, and then the flame goes. That's how it works energetically. So when we say Namaha, 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 we're like Namah, 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 like that. So, it's a great blessing to be able to sing. And it's also a great blessing to be able to use your voice and your intention towards something special, Because I don't know about you, but I'm on the phone all day long. Oh, really? He said that? No way. Really? Oh, how are the kids? Are they better? God, that virus went so long, didn't it? Oh, yeah, okay, all right, well, call me back. Oh, really? He's having a seizure? Oh my God, okay, so. Goes on and on and on like that all day long, because I'm getting information. But then at a moment like this, I'm able to say, this is what I want. I mean, I know, like, I've been talking about everything else all day long, but this is really what I want. And, when you translate it into a mantra, for example, what we did, which is Ganesh, Ish is the form. Amritesh, the form of Amrit. Ganesh, the form of the seed. So, like, what seed are you going to put in there? It's like, is it like default? Well, it's whatever came with the program. So you go to the default on the software, which is what you would do if you're just kind of going through life. You'd be like, well, there was a default, you have a software and there's a default in there for all the different ways that you're going to look and the people that you're going to meet and that's like all default. And then at a certain point you go, you know what? I really want that font. I don't just want like Times New Roman, you know. Like, I want something like something, you know. So then all of a sudden you say, well, no, I want Arial, you know. So then you breathe life into Arial, you know, and then the Aish part of whatever it is, like that's your seed. You know, we're just making jokes to understand how it works. It's like if your heart's desire is really to manifest light, then like that should be the seed. And that should be, then the form that comes out of that seed should just be like, people should see you and they should like fall over, you know. I was so excited to come here because, you know, I've been emailing back and forth with everybody, and it's like, you know, and you're coming and I can feel the buoyancy and feel the strength of your hearts, you know. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to go with people who have strong hearts, you know, like they're not on the default. You've made a decision that you want this more than that. And so as we sing, you know, it's your moment to not be on the phone. I mean, I'm like so happy. You know? It's just like, God, that thing just goes, it's just like on all the time. They can find me everywhere, you know. So to be just with the divine, you know, and just with, you know, your closest ambitions for being in an incarnation. You can sing to that tonight. You just be like, yeah. And it's like, you know what? It's like, what do you really want? It's like, I just want to be so bright. I just want to feel bright. You know, and I want that brightness to just go and help those people who are having seizures and you know, help those kids that got the virus, you know. And it's like, well, everyone gets the virus. I know you can make antibodies with light. You know, it's like, whatever, you know, it's like you do it and it turns you on. It's like, that's how you know that it's it. It's because when you do it, you're just like, isn't that cool? It's like, sure, like, whatever. But inside you, you're just like, yeah, this feels right. You know, so as we sing, just try and feel those things that maybe you don't have enough time, that you sometimes neglect, those parts of yourself. Let's do it. So we see, y'all probably know, y'all professional here, right? But the words Durga is a manifestation of Ma, Kali is a manifestation of Ma. And, you know, they are kind of the heavy hitters, so to speak. And, you know, they'll kind of come in and set it right, you know. So sometimes you're like, yeah, I think we're going the right direction. But there are a lot of distractions, you know. There's distractions of people who don't support the light in you. There's distractions of the samskaras that are inside you that don't support the light in you. You know, they're distractions. So you call on Durga, you call on Kali, and it's just like, it's like calling 911. You know, you're just like having a bad day. The light is not strong. You're gonna bring in Kali. You know, my daughter was young. She watched what was it? I think it was called Dragon Ball Z. It was a cartoon, and there were these little balls, and they had deities inside them, or like superhuman strength. And so the kids, when they were gonna bump it up, you know, they would like take a ball, and I don't know what they said, I can't even remember, but it was just like, you know, if they just said, you know, I call on number 5, Dragon Ball number 5, I call on you, and then they would throw it and it would explode, and then, you know, they would have this superhuman strength. Well, you know, their friend also called on their superhuman strength, so then it kind of went like that. But this kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z, you know, it's like, Kali, I call on you, and it's like, and there she is, you know. It's just kind of, you don't think it's working, and then you kind of finish your song, or you finish your mantra, you finish your meditation practice, and it's like things start happening, and you're like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so figure, you know, we're in the land of the mother. Durage, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Durage, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Calling mom. Durage, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Mom, mom. difference between chanting and silent meditation is that you are vibrating. So as you say the words Jai Ma, you just say Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, or Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. You might be thinking something else. You might be thinking, oh, I forgot to put the laundry in the drawer. Like you might be thinking something else, but you're vibrating Jai Ma, like, wow, Mother, wow, Divine Mother, whoa, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. So I started this when I was a teenager, and I just couldn't really do the silent one, because I was, like a friend who came back from Tibet, and they were like, you count backwards from like 100. You just count backwards, 99, and then you get to 1, and it's just like 1, So, I'm 17, so like 99, 98, this isn't really doing anything. 97, 96, this is total waste of time. 95, 94, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be thinking about my breathing. 95, 4, 3, 2, I should do something else. So, I've been doing more concerts called healing concerts. We did one last night in the hospitals, UCSF, for the cancer patients. And what we've found is that, my big dream is to lead people to a place of completeness, to a place of oneness, a place of feeling like you're okay. It's like, no, you don't understand. I had such a temper tantrum, like yesterday. It's like, you're okay. Jai Ma. Or whatever. But it's like, what happens is, and I see it in yoga class too, where people will roll up their mat like right when Shavasana begins. You know what I mean? It's like you've done your work and everything, then it's time for Shavasana. And, in the cities like that, they're like, I have to go. They'll do this thing, or, I don't know. It's like, wait a minute, you don't have 7 minutes? I have to go. It's like, you so don't have to go. And it's like, that moment when I see that, it's like, oh, I have to go. It's like, they're expressing such fear about moving into a deeper space. And really, like, the only place that's going to rearrange everything for you is that deepest place. And it can be alarming to move into that place because you can't control things there. Right now I'm working with cancer patients, and it's lovely because they've already had that lesson. They've already had that lesson that they can't change things, that they can't make things the way that they want them to be. And when you're healthy, and you're doing yoga and you got the golden body and you're just like, yeah, Jai Ma, like, I got it going on, everything's coming to me in synchronicity, and like I got the right intentions, and like, it's like, oh my God, like where did God go wrong? And it's like, I'm on a high, how come you're not? And it's like, okay, there's no surrender in that. And it's like the only place where the real change will happen, and we have to do it periodically. We have to do it every day, or we have to do it every 6 months. Something has to happen in our lives that makes us go into that deeper place. And sometimes it's an injury, or an illness, or a divorce, or something that just takes our breath away and just says, you know what, you're not in charge, sit down. And it's at that moment when something like that happens, when you're just like, okay, I don't know anything. They call it humility, and you sit down and you're just like, okay. And then you're able to go deeper, and you're able to feel that you could let go and that things could rearrange in your heart. That maybe that was really as much as you could get out of that relationship. It's like, no, man, I'm gonna fix it. We're in therapy, and we're working on it. We're working, and it's like, there's a moment where everything falls apart, and of no fault of yours or anyone else's, everything just simply it just goes. And that's a moment then that you can sit and settle. And that's the moment that you call on these divine entities, and you call on a higher power to kind of be present in you and to just remind you what's really important. So as I tried to do this process silently, I wasn't able to get there. I was a teenager, so it's just like, I don't know, I guess I was thinking about my breath, but I wasn't really going to that deeper place. And so when I heard about chanting, being able to do the mantras aloud, then I found this wonderful thing, which was I could be singing, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. I could be singing this, Mother, you're amazing, help me, Jai Ma, Mother, you're amazing. And inside, I could be thinking, like, this is hopeless. Like, why would she ever even, why would anybody help me? It's like, I'm a mess, and I just yelled at my partner, and that discussion will always be going on internally. Always. And some people can move into a deeper place in silence, and I found that I couldn't. And so, I found groups in India that chant at the top of their lungs. Oh, my Chandika with me! It's like, wow. And when you chant with that kind of fervor, and then when you add amplification, no contest. So it's like, it's like I encourage you, make a recording of yourself, and at the moment where it's really not working for you, stick the CD in the car and you'll hear oh, my Johnny, everything. It's like, you'll be trying along, things will be better. This dialogue is, God, the Ramayana, the whole thing is about that, right? It's the fight between the dark and the light. And it's like, wow, Divine Mother's amazing. And it's like, yeah, she's amazing. I'm not. So it goes back and forth like this, And it's like, well, this person doesn't harm, but I do, or I don't harm people and this person does. So, hello, should all be justified, or whatever your particular version of the discussion is. If you chant loud enough, then nothing else exists. It's just like Divine Mother, or whatever your object of worship is. It could be love. So it's like when I'm with audiences that are not like you, that don't meditate, I'll just say, look, if you had a bowl of cream, right here at your heart, and you just whipped it up. I said, you can try it too, since we're talking about it. So you make a little whipped cream here at your heart, and you just say, love. So it's like, I say, okay, make it, okay? Just try. Love, 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 Okay. Yeah. So then it's like, you look better already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes when you're thinking about making that call, it's like, he did it again. Or whatever you want to say. it's not working out. And then, because you say that, they say, well, no, I told you it wasn't going to work out. You can never work out with him. You know, and you're just like going down and down and down, and like, not. And it's like, hold on, I'm getting another call. Love. At least try and make the other vibration. Do you know what I mean? So it's like when you notice that you're doing the battle between dark and light, between the highest energy and maybe the default. You know, it's not the highest energy and like the lowest, the evil empire. It's not. I mean, it's just you know. It's like we all do it, you know. So it's more like just kind of the default, you know. But there's a higher energy there for you. So it's like if you can chant it, chant it. If you need to do like, you know, the love bomb, like do that, you know. And then you throw it at people. So I mean that's, you know, it's what I do with regular audiences, right? So it's like we take the love and the love, and then you're driving on the, they call it freeways here, right? Freeway, interstate or freeway, right? Anyway, you're driving on the freeway and you go by a car, and you know, there's a couple in the car and they're obviously fighting, you know, they're making like larger gestures and you're like, you know, and so that, you know, you pass them and say, oh, you kind of notice, you know, and then like your lane gets traffic, you know, and then they pass you and you look at them again and you're like, oh my God, they're still fighting, you know, so then you're like, you know, Dragon Ball Z, I choose you, love, and then you like take that ball and you just throw it in their car and see what happens. You know, is your heart strong? You know, can you move things with your heart? You know, and it's like, I don't know, like, pass them again and see. You know, did it help? You know, or your teenager comes in, you know, and they're, whatever, you know, it's like, hi, how are you? Shut up. It's like, great, okay. You know, they go in, they slam the door, and it's like, love. They don't deserve it, but love. And throw it at them and just see if anything happens. You know, this idea that the gurus can bless us is something that we should practice, right? Get your energy to a higher level and go out and bless as many people as you possibly can, you know? And when you run out or you run amok, you know, then you come back and it's like, I'm sorry, can I have another download? My download got corrupted and I'm messed up, you know. And so then, you know, like what they teach is embodiment, you know. It's like when I was with my teacher, you know, 20 years ago, before she was popular and all that, like we had to do everything in the room, you know, and you would have a shift helping her for, you know, 2 hours or 4 hours, you know. So, you know, I'd be at her chair for 2 to 4 hours, you know. I thought that was great. Still do, but you can't do it anymore. Now it's like 5 minutes. But anyway, one of the times when I was on duty, then this guy came up, you know, and he came up to get a hug because that's what she does for a living. She gives hugs. And he came for his hug, and before he got his hug, he said, "Do you believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior?" And Emma, you know, she's like, "Emma, what?" You know, like she didn't quite. It was like, you know, so it escalated, and she was just like, you know, Jesus is good, you know. Yes, but you believe in as your one Lord and Savior, you know. So it escalated, and you know, she's gonna go to hell, and you know, whatever. And they had to go get the hotel security and like drag him away. So you know, off he goes, and I don't understand Malayalam, but I know like certain words from doing prayers, you know, in Sanskrit, like ahankar, which is the ego, you know. And so, you know, she's like, you know, kind of a disturbance, you know. So I see the disturbance, right? Which is not different like than someone flipping you the bird on the freeway or something. You know, there's a disturbance of energy. And so she's like, well, you know, and she's talking Malayalam to Swami, and I was like, oh, I see, it was just an ego identification, it was just a misidentification. And then she shrugged her shoulders and got the next person, mom. And she went back to where she lives, which is like higher energy. So for me, it's a simple story, but it's one of the ways that they can teach us is through these simple stories and these simple kinds of interactions. So it's like when someone comes up to you, driving the freeway or on the curbside or, in your family or in the home, someone comes up to you with an energy that's disturbing. It's like, what do? Well, you want to know what I do, right? It's like, what I do, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah? Well, you know what? You're not so hot yourself. And blah, blah, blah. And I engage it, right? And so then I come down to their level, right? But instead, with just a shrug, and you go back, mama. Hey, ma, Gemma. And then you kind of go back to the highest energy that you can be. And you stay there. You can't bless people unless you're at your highest energy. Because then that's just how it works, right? So, one of the ways that you can bring yourself to higher energy is by doing mantra, right? So that's why we do it. I'm preaching to the choir. So the words Hare Ram, Krishna Hare, Radhe Shyam, Krishna Hare. And then Ma mantra, which you probably know, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, and there's some moments in there where it's that calling, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam. It's like you gotta call. That's all, right? Now. Can't go on the default. You gotta call for the higher thing. Hare Ram, Krishna Hare, Hare Ram. That was a default. Krishna Hare. Radhasham, 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 Krishna. 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 Krishna, Radhe 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 Krishna, Radhe. Hare Ram, Krishna Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna Hare, Radhe Shyam, Krishna Hare, Radhe Shyam, Krishna Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna Hare, Radhe Shyam, Krishna Hare, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Krishna Hare, Radhe Shyam, Krishna So now the higher energy is one. It's there in you. The thoughts are slower and less demanding. This is you in a spacious way. Not commanding the universe, but working with it. So we'll do a song for you in English. And the mantra that repeats is it love? Love, 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 underneath everything. And this song came about because I kind of figured that was the most important question. So something or someone comes to you. In the spiritual world, it's called discrimination. So something comes and you're like, is this love? You kind of feel it, you know, it's like, is this love? If it is, then you allow it in and you add to it. And if it's not, then it needs to go somewhere else in order to reform. You don't necessarily have to engage it. So as you stay in this kind of spacious place, then as the things come in that you can add to its vibration, then you do. And those things that come and you ask that same question, like, is this love? Then it's not your path. It's not your path to do. I used to think, you know, because I got into it when I was a teenager, you know, I was like, yeah, we're to save the world, like everyone, let's all be vegans. So that just, it's never going to happen. So the things that are pertinent for you to add to them. Add your magnificence to them. And the other things, allow them to find their way. Just throw love bombs. You know, like that. So you can repeat the mantra, if you like, which is love, 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 underneath everything. Love, 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 underneath everything. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 underneath everything. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 underneath everything. Love, 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 love. How far down the road am I? Still searching. Same love. I got the same calling. I look for love in the unassuming. I look for love. I look high and low, because who feels it knows it all. Who feels it knows it all. Who feels it knows it all. gotta dig deep. Love, 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 love. Underneath everything. Love, 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 love. It's under there, you got to dig deep. Oh, love, 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 love. Underneath everything. Love, 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 love. Right there, show. Love, 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 love. Right there, show. Right there, show. Love, 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 love. Yeah, love, 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 love. Underneath everything, love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Underneath everything, love, love, love. You gotta dig deep, find the love, so love, 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 love. It's underneath everything, love, 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 love. Gotta get deep, gotta get deep in love, 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 love. Underneath everything, love, 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 love. Underneath everything, love, 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 love. Underneath everything, love, 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 love. You gotta dig deep, everything, love, 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 love. Gotta dig deep, underneath everything, love, 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 love. We find the love and then we give it back. So with these prayers. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asakama Sakamara Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityana Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino